Hey guys, this video is going to be a setup as well as a little bit of a review after that of the new streaming service offered from Roku. This is called Howdy. It's currently $2.99 a month. We'll see how this price maybe goes up over the course of time, but Roku, their goal is to target a lower subscription that gives TV and movie options without having advertisements at a more affordable price than their competitors. There's some trade-offs with that, and I'll go over that a little bit more in my review later. But if you want to set up this streaming service app, it's going to have to be through Roku's operating system. So if you have a Roku TV, a Roku streaming player, this is where the Howdy app is currently available. Perhaps they will expand where Howdy is available over time, maybe to Amazon Fire TV, Google TV, Apple TV, things like that. But currently we're just getting access to this through Roku. So you can subscribe to this a couple of different ways. I'm on Roku's website. I'll post a link to this down in the description if you'd like to check it out through a website. You can see we have the subscribe option here, as well as you can take a look at the terms, but really you're probably more interested in what types of content are being offered through this service, and you can scroll through and kind of take a look at the different offerings that are available. And really in general, it's not going to be the latest and greatest TV shows and movies, blockbusters that are out there currently. It's going to be a little bit more of a mix of some older things, some more affordable things that Roku can get onto their platform. And I'd expect them to continue to add things over the course of time, but you can kind of take a look at what they have right out of the gate here for this $2.99 service. So you can subscribe through this option. You can also subscribe right through your Roku TV or Roku streaming player. So taking a look at that, heading over to my Roku streaming player, you can see I've already downloaded and installed the application. But if you don't already have it, you can go down in the side menu here to where it says search, and then you can start searching for Howdy, typing that in, and it should pop up pretty quickly over here on the side in the apps area. You can click on the Howdy app. Selecting that, it's going to take you over to the app page. And if you haven't already downloaded and installed the Howdy app, you can do so from there. So going back to my home page and going over to the Howdy app to launch it through my Roku player. And this is going to be the other way that you can go about subscribing to this service. It has the subscription option right here at the top. And like the web page, you can also scroll down and take a look at all of the different content that is available to get a little bit of an idea of what types of TV shows and movies are going to be available. So I'm going to go through the subscription process. So going back to the top area, and it says right here at the top, ad-free TV for $2.99 a month, start subscription. I'm going to click OK on this tile right here. And it's going to use your payment that you have linked up with your Roku account. And it wants me to confirm my Roku payment option by entering in my Roku PIN. So entering in my PIN code. And it's important to note that you can cancel this service at any point in time, no strings attached. So if it's not something that you end up enjoying, you can cancel it simply. And it's only costing us $2.99 a month. So it's not much of a risk in terms of the cost on what we're getting access to try it out for a little bit to see if it's the right service for us. So I'm going to click OK on where it says start subscription. And if everything goes through successfully, it takes us to this page where it says you can now stream entertainment from Howdy and your account has been charged. It's showing the price here. And if you want to manage your subscription, you can do this over at Roku.com. And I'll show you how to do this in the next steps. So we're going to click OK. And with the payment going through, I'm now subscribed to Howdy's service, so I can access all this content now ad-free. And for whatever reason, if this service ends up not being for you and you'd like to cancel it, no strings attached, I'm going to take you over to Roku's website to show you where you can cancel that subscription. What we want to do when we're over at Roku's website is log in to your Roku account. You can do so clicking on your little profile icon here in the upper right-hand corner. Once you're logged in to your account, what you want to do is click on where it says My Account. And from your account page, what you want to do is find the Payment and Subscriptions area. Click on where it says My Subscriptions. And you'll be able to find all of your active subscriptions in this area and when it will auto renew. So if you'd like to cancel this subscription for whatever reason, you can go ahead and click on where it says Manage Subscription and then turn off the auto renew so that it doesn't charge you next time when your subscription is up, and click Confirm Changes. And then if you'd like, you can give a reason as to why you're canceling and then click Continue. And heading back over to my account page, when I go into my subscriptions, I can see that auto renew is now turned off. So now heading back over to the Howdy application, and you can go through different featured options here. You can filter by different areas to look for different content based on what you're interested in. So let's find something here that I would like to add to things that I want to watch. So going through here and taking a look. and I want to add Spartacus, Blood and Sand. So clicking on that series, and once you enter in a series, you can simply start watching it, or you can add it to your saved list and then you can go back and watch it later. What I like to do first when I subscribe to a service, I like to go through and find the things that I'm really interested in watching and then adding them all to my saved list so that I have a nice saved list of all of that content that I would like to jump into. And I've added a few things to my saved list. So here from the homepage of Howdy, if I scroll down, you'll see newly added below that is your saved list. So anything that you had saved, you can find in this area and then you can start watching it from there. And now to wrap up this video, I want to touch on some pros and cons of this particular service. So what Roku is trying to do here is offer a cheaper subscription option for a service that doesn't have ads with the content. So at $2.99, they're undercutting the competition. The trade-off for that is you're going to be getting access to content that is a little bit older. It's not going to have the newest, latest, and greatest stuff out there. It's going to be more affordable things that Roku can get onto their platform and offer it ad-free at a price of just $2.99 a month. So if you're looking for a more affordable streaming option that doesn't have commercials in it, and you don't want to pay what it costs over at Netflix, Disney Plus, these types of streaming services that are $10, $20 plus, and you don't mind necessarily looking for some older favorites and classics and things to take a look at, then this service might be for you. And the nice thing is, no strings attached. You can cancel it at any point. Not much of a commitment at that $2.99 a month price. So you can try it out for yourself, see if there's good content in here that you're getting good use out of. If you don't end up liking it for whatever reason, you can always unsubscribe. But in a lot of ways, I feel like what Roku is doing here is they're taking a number of the content that they probably have over on the Roku channel, for instance, but that's a free service. You have to watch ads while you're watching the content over there. And they're probably like, well, maybe we can offer a lot of this similar type of content at a service that costs not too much, just $2.99 a month, and people can watch it without having to watch ads. And that'll wrap this one up. So I hope this quick setup and review was helpful. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and consider subscribing for more Roku content in the future.